Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. I want to further talk about this situation with Shasin Littlefeather and what happened at the 1973 Academy Awards. Basically, once again, the mayonnaise nation is exposed, and a lot of these handkerchief head buck dancers are exposed for their blatant fake outrage and basically trying to erase uh, any memory or basically record of this incident. Now, keep in mind, they didn't have the media, you know, they didn't have the media like how they have now. The media wasn't what it was then, but nevertheless, the story is a story. Fairness is fairness. And you have to keep it a buck, which we all know mainstream media don't never keep it a buck because, like I said, lamestream media is agenda driven, and their agenda for the most part when it comes to negative stories is to demonize black people and make it whatever the situation is. They will somehow some way try to make it the fault of the black man or the black woman depending on what the scenario is. But here you have this situation, and I'm gonna get to Marlon Brando. I'm gonna get to Marlon Brando in this video and break down what he did. But in case you guys don't know, I reported a story where there was a woman who basically, she's Native American, and basically she went to the Oscars on behalf of Marlon Brando to decline the Oscar in 1973, which Marlon Brando won Best Actor for the movie The Godfather. I gotta tell you guys, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like I said, I think I said this in a previous video. I know everybody loved The Godfather, but I gotta keep it a buck. I wasn't a big fan of the Godfather movies. I'm just keeping it a buck. It was okay, it was okay, but that ain't my favorite mafia movie. I'm just keeping it 100. I thought Casino was better, and I thought Goodfellas was better. But nevertheless, that's neither here or there. So, well, basically, when she declined the Oscar, she gave a speech that was supposed to be written by Marlon Brando on why he was declining the Oscar because of the unfair and misrepresentation of Native American people on the movie screen. And basically, she didn't accept the Oscar. And basically, it was revealed that John Wayne tried to rush her. He had to be restrained by at least 6 people. And also, there were people mocking her. They were making Native American Indian chants. They were doing tomahawk chops. I wish I knew who those people were because I would cook them. But probably most of them ain't even here. You know what I'm saying? Probably most of them ain't even around anymore. But I sure wish I knew the names. If Miss Littlefeather, if you're around, if you want to come on my outlet, you are more than welcome to come on here. Have your people contact my people. And, we could put something together. You are more than welcome to come on here because I would love to discuss this story with you. But, nevertheless, she said that John Wayne was approaching her to attack her. Now, keep in mind, this woman doesn't look very tall. She's probably no taller than 5'5", and that might be being generous. John Wayne was 6'4". I will say this again. John Wayne was 6'4". Okay? And was trying to, approach a woman. Now, you know how we always hear these things about you're not supposed to approach a woman, or, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. Now, once again, that whole thing is debatable. But in this situation, this man is 6'4" and he approaching a woman that small. I could see if it was Brittany Griner or Lisa Leslie or somebody like that. I mean, good grief. I mean, dude was 6'4". Okay. He the same height as Steven Seagal, and And Clint Eastwood, I mean, for real, 6'4". Liam Neeson is 6'4". Okay? Really? Now, let's get to Marlon Brando. First of all, Marlon Brando shouldn't have been celebrated. Okay? First of all, at the end of the day, okay, if you were taking a stance for Native Americans and how they were portrayed on the big screen, you should have took your ass there yourself and declined the award, not send some woman on your behalf. And don't come with that, hey, why not send a woman? Don't come with that misogynist shit. You don't even try that with me. Okay? Why not send a Native American man? But you sent the woman to do your dirty work? Or why not go there with her? Why not go there with a Native American man and a Native American woman and decline the Oscar? Marlon Brando didn't even show. He sent a woman to do his dirty work. That is a cowardly move. Marlon Brando should have been called a coward. Can you imagine if a black dude had did that? Can you imagine if J.B. Fox had did that? They would, no matter what the situation would have been, they would have found a way to demonize him. Somebody would have found something wrong, because it don't matter how good you try to do as a black person, somebody will find something wrong with it. Or find a way to micro critique it. I cannot imagine if Jamie Foxx or Eddie Murphy did that, they would have got called a coward. They would have got it from everywhere. You would have had these fake black women, content creators coming after them. You would have had the mainstream media come. You would have had these coons. You would have had these simps. You would have had everybody named mama coming for them. But Marlon Brando somehow looked upon as doing a brave thing. That wasn't brave. If you gonna decline the Oscar, you bring your ass there and say, hey, I'm not accepting this Oscar. He sent a woman to do his dirty work. What a fucking coward. And that's the only way you could put it with Marlon Brando. And I'm just keeping it funky. I never was a big fan of Marlon Brando. I just did not. I never thought he was that good of an actor. I never really liked any of his movies. And I'm just keeping it a buck. Besides other things I heard about him. But we'll leave that out of the equation. I'm trying to figure out who looks worse in this situation. You gotta just tell you just gotta tell the truth. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. Marlon Brando shouldn't get no props for that. If he was going, I mean, he put Miss Littlefeather in harm's way. He put her in serious danger. He put her in serious danger, sending her there, sending that woman there to do his dirty work. That is a straight up bitch move. Like I said, little brother had did something like that. And especially in this in this day and age. And something like that would have happened. They would have been, like I said, they would have been calling that dude a coward. You would have been having all these fake black feminists saying, see, this is what I'm saying about black men. Black men, this is what I mean. They don't protect black women. They don't. You would have heard all that. You would have heard all that type of stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out who looks worse in this situation. Marlon Brando shouldn't get no props for this at all. At all. None whatsoever. But, I'm glad she came out of this okay, but maybe she didn't. To see that she had a big ass 6'4" white man trying to approach her. And John Wayne basically got away with this. Got away with this. We just now find out. But you see how selective the media is about what type of stories they put out? But they've been perpetrating the fraud, making it look like that Will Smith is the only one that ever had an incident at the Oscars. They said they were booing this lady. Then Clint Eastwood came right out on stage and he said something condescending towards her, but people seem to have memory lapse. But there you have it, though. Just wanted to prove my point. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.